I think that despite the Broncos being on a 4-game win streak coming into the Dallas week, there was still angst and concern and maybe hedging just how excited you would be about this football team. And I think that, the phrase that we would use is despite winning games, which is hard to do in the league, they lacked a believability from that top tier standpoint. How much closer to closing that gap did Sunday do for you in that type of conversation?
Yeah, it might have changed the Cowboys season, honestly. I think Jerry was much more of a buyer prior to that game. And I think what Denver did to that defense, which asking around to the league in the last, 48 hours, it's the worst defense in the league. I don't think there's anything they do well. But what Denver did to them maybe made Jerry, to my understanding, go, I don't know if one player fixes this. I don't know if a trade fixes what we're doing defensively. That's what Denver went out and did. And when I was in that tunnel, when Jerry comes out of the locker room, we're all waiting to talk to him. He's like, they beat us physically in every aspect of the game. I mean, that's the first words out of Jerry's mouth. And I think that showed you what Denver is capable of. When I talked to players in the locker room, as well as it went offensively, guys on that side of the ball said to me, we can be even better than this as an offense, which I think is a great sign. But on the other side of the ball is the one that stood out to me. I mean, nobody offensively was playing better than Dak with all of those weapons. The ability to run the ball against you. Jake Ferguson was a non-factor. 2 number ones. They're going to get theirs. Like CD and George are going to get numbers. But you still were able, even when Surtain went down, to make Dak as uncomfortable as I've seen him all season. And I think those two things together that I mentioned on both sides of the ball showed you that Denver has these traits to be among that top group in the AFC, certainly.